Hello, friends. Hello. From Pod In The Life. 20 degrees Celsius outside. Pretty outstanding day. Amazing time for a podcast. And to live, living life in general. So, in today's podcast, skills. So, you probably have overheard comments around skills. How you should hire, how should you fire, how should you deal with people. There's a whole industry that talks about it. And there's a whole set of solutions for you to use. And there's a whole set of techniques that you can try. But I'm gonna give you probably the one single tip that mom in her entrepreneurial life, where entrepreneurs usually start without needing to deal with talent at all at 100%, because you start alone. So the only talent you need to focus on is yourself. And then you are going to face one, and then two, and then three, and then four, and then 10 people, and then 100, 1,000 people. So from that one single person on, there's one single thing that will help you out just getting to the bottom of should I hire or not. And I mean help because it's not sure, it's not obvious that you're gonna be actually helped by this. It just gives you, it's probably one of the best ways to go about it. That's what we can say. And that's the thing that you don't want to have off. Otherwise, it's just a mess. So that thing is the soft skills. And so you could hire for resume, you could hire for past experiences in other companies, you could hire based on hackathons and ways of building things, case studies, real life experience, whatever. But then there needs to be a fit in the soft skill part. Yeah, amore. If there's not, or you are not sure there is, there's probably not. And so why are we sharing about this all? Because it's very unlikely that, especially at first, but in general, you already know what this person is gonna do, especially if it's a senior. Well, you should give them a little bit of autonomy, and it's very hard to predict exactly how things will evolve. And so the only thing, apart from skills, that you can really invest in, the hard skills, of course, and the type of role that you're looking for, because you're not going to hire an accountant to do marketing, maybe, but it is the soft skills and how this soft skill apply to the culture of the company, which, by the way, it's you. If you're alone, it's you that set up the culture. If you have a founding team, it's the founding team that sets the culture. I mean, culture is not invented. It's generated. Whether it's good, it's bad, it is generated. And so if we all start to push through a little bit this reasoning, you will find yourself in the position to understand. Somebody's running with Avril Lavigne on top without headphones. And so you will never, or probably you less likely, are gonna hire mistakenly. Now I know it's very hard for startup companies and entrepreneurs that haven't seen the whole of the game yet, if any entrepreneur has seen the whole of the game, because it's quite hard to understand if that person is fit even with hard skills. Sometimes you don't even know exactly what you need. And so how come you need to hire for soft skills? Because that's exactly the solution. Because if you hire for soft skills, at some point this person will get those skills, or will get you somebody that gets and that has those skills and can get them inside the company itself. So I'm not really sure how we as dogs smell everything that we face. We use the sense of smell to basically live and go about life. And you humans don't really trust the type of information because you can sense it. You can sense it when it's wrong. And if you're starting to doubt and think, maybe, I'm gonna take a bet, but maybe. Well, that maybe is literally telling you something already. And I don't mean to say it's not a mistake you must do, because the only way you can know is by doing that. But really, the only thing that matters, especially in a volatile environment such as companies at this stages, and even not at this stages when companies need to evolve, when it's not like a big corporation that does the same shit over and over and over for 40, 50, 100 years. It needs to evolve. And so if the person is not evolving, and it's not evolving at the pace and with the values and with the way the company is evolving, that's a no-go. And unfortunately, it's going to be a no-go for 90%, 90 to 95% of the people that you meet. That's fine. But the word is abundant. And so people can be crafted through it in terms of hard skills, but not in terms of soft skills. Now, is it something new? No. Is it something that entrepreneurs tend to avoid because they just want the skills? Yes. I'm going to give you 2 tips. One comes from Gary Vee, the other from Alex Hormozy. As you know, we listen a lot to their podcast and content. So one says, Hormozy says, I have 1 strike policy. So you make a mistake once and you're fired. Is it good? Is it bad? I'm not here to judge. I'm just saying. So the 1 strike policy means you're late for meetings. I don't like people who are late to meetings because that's, punctuality is one of my values, and I get it. You're fired. Second, what Gary Vee says is you need to be able to fire the best performing person in the team, even if they're the best performing person in the team, if they're an asshole. And that's exactly what are we talking about. So I know it's a bit hard. Sometimes it can even be controversial. But if something is off, and it's gonna be off for a long time, you're gonna stay with the doubt that it is off, no matter what. So this is what we wanted to share for now, and hopefully it's valuable to you. And I know most of you have something in mind or something that you need to fix, that you need to solve. And sometimes you just need to ask yourself and give yourself an answer that you already got, by the way. And just go with that. Because you know already. And I'm a dog, I know that, but I'm sure you do too. This is all for today. Sunny day. Telling you, this is Hut's Bit of Verse. Bye.